Hi everyone, how's it going? And this is the pretty much the final part for getting involved, and the brief discussion is pretty much letter writing and postcards, which is another way you can contribute to a campaign or get people on board in voting. It's something I've only done a couple of times, so to get into it, postcards, it's really very simple. What I've done, at least with certain candidates, is you meet at a specific location and they have a stack of postcards to put out, to advertise. And what they like to do is put handwritten messages. So you pretty much fill out whatever message they give you to. Sometimes it's lengthy, sometimes it's pretty short, but it's a way to present the candidate, when the postcards go out to whoever the recipients are, and pretty much let them know that they're running for whatever position or whatever title that's going on, and that's the case. Now, what I've also done is letter writing, and I did it recently for a different state, and this was an initiative to get people on board to voting, okay? Given a lot of the voter suppression that's been going on there lately, they're more trying to get people on board to vote. So what they do is they email you a file. It's usually like a PDF, an Acrobat file, and you open up and it contains a whole series of letters and a list of contacts. And the letters are pre-written. All you have to do is print them and type in just some type of general message to get it to vote, but to keep it bipartisan. You're not talking about any particular candidate. You're not asking them who they should vote for. Again, that's something I do in general. I just encourage people to get out and vote. In these letters, you're doing the same thing. You're just writing a quick message. Sometimes they give you some samples to work from. You can be a little creative and come up with something of your own. Again, just as long as it's bipartisan and you're sending out a positive message. In this case, it was getting people to vote. That's a little more lengthy than the postcards, I think, because also you got the expense of printing them, using your own envelopes and the postage to send the letters out. Usually they do it in like small batches of 20. Sometimes it's batches of 100, and you're given a certain deadline to set it out. If you think you can do it, then that's fine. And sometimes I would do it during a lunch break or after hours, or just really briefly on the weekends. Just write out a bunch of letters, address them, postmark them, postage them, and send them out. And that's pretty much it. When I did the letters, they actually mentioned that they felt postcards weren't as effective as the letters were, that the letters created much more of an impact. The way they address it is you do it to the organization that's doing it, and with me, it was by my first name and my last initial. You're not putting your full name. You do have the contact information of who the recipient is, but that's pretty much it. And you send them out, and they give each batch a certain type of code number. So you let them know once you're done, just say batch code such and such has been completed. And then they ask you if you want to do another batch or two. That's up to you. Maybe it's your style, maybe it's not, but it's just another way you can get involved and get people on board to vote, because the more people vote, the better certain candidates have a chance of winning. Not to make it partisan, but there's only one party out there that is trying to suppress votes, in case you haven't noticed. Or you can try, like I said, some of the other things, teleworking, canvassing, texting, donating, Try the letters if you've never done it before, see what you like. Or if they have opportunities where you can meet with other volunteers and, fill out postcards to get certain candidates acknowledged and get their name out there, to increase their chances of, getting elected. Then that's something you could do as well, okay? There's plenty of ways to do it, and whether or not you do or how much of it you do, that's always up to you. And again, like I said, I can't say it enough. I don't want to tell anyone who to vote for or who to support, but to just get involved, okay? Voting's great. That is, if you do that alone, that is plenty. But there are times where you can do so much more. I get sometimes you're busy, but like I said, every little bit counts. So that pretty much concludes getting involved. So what do you say? Do you have any ideas? Or you have any other suggestions or feedback? Please leave a comment below, okay? Anyhow, thank you for watching. I really hope you understand.